if I'm not freaking faffing with my thingy, I don't know. Who am I? So we've got some new products today, guys, to have a look at. Just move this. And honestly, I got one of them new lights, like not new, but you know, like the trending little flashlights and stuff from TikTok. And I can't wait for that to arrive. Because if I can actually just get away without using this ring light and just get more light, I will be so happy. I'm just faffing about with this just to see, because I want to have it where obviously y'all can see. So I'm having on my other phone today, so we've got no music. Priya K's nails, hey sister. I couldn't bother to go back in and get the other phone. I'm just going to tell you the truth. So we're just going to do this live and we're going to talk because these are new products anyway. So I've never tried them. They literally launched today. Some of them had already gone live, but I believe this art gel launched today. So when I saw the email, I was like, well, we might as well do a live. I'm just putting some cuticle on. You know, it's always cuticle o'clock when you are about to film or do a live. Except when you're doing your nails, then, you know, some people are really cringe with it. And I'm just like, my nails are dry because I'm doing my nails. Like, I can't have oil in it because then, you know, what would be the point? So we're going to get into this. Now, there are 3 things here. I don't know what I'm going to need or not need. I have got 3 nails. So I'm going to do 3 demos. 1 for each. Right. Where's my candle? Now, I love that Madam Glam. They're the kind of company, right? They are up there with the latest trends. And 3D art is trending. It's always trending, but it's seriously trending. And we're getting towards summer. So, you know, you're going to see lots of those 3D flowers. They're 3D bows, 3D butterflies. Like, the list goes on. I can't wait till Madam Glam actually make, like, the colored 3D art gels. And it's going to be a game changer. So let's put it out there in the universe. Okay. Now, I'm just going to get this out. 10 out of 10 for the packaging, you know. So this is the art gel, no wipe. And this one is a 3D sculpting gel, also no wipe. Now, that means you can go ahead and use chrome on top, which we love. We're here for it. So, what the frig is that? Oh, it's a heart sequin. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's go in with the very obvious one, which is the foil gel. And I think it was 2 Christmases ago, in the 2 Advent Calendar 2022. I'm looking at it now, and there was a little mini foil gel glue, and I'm telling you, I've been waiting for this full size bottle because foil gel glue is everything. Now, sometimes it's a hit and sometimes it's a miss. So I have a nail here that I'm just having a look. Okay, I'm in the shot. We're in the shot. Could I go in a bit more? Okay, so you don't have to zoom at home. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna lightly buff that surface because I'm not gonna use base coat or anything. Oh God. Just trying to reach for the buffer. So I'm just gonna lightly just buff this surface. Now I need a base color as well, and I'm thinking, should I just paint it white? Because I've got these zebra stripes and I'm just like, this is a whole vibe. So could do it white, could do it pink. Let me think. Ugh. I never set myself up for a win. I just always like forget something. But not to worry. All right, I'm moving. I'm moving now. Because I took out the colours, but I didn't take out the other one. So we'll do that. Right, we need a black. And black. And what else? Let's just pick up the white just in case so we don't have to get up again. And hey everyone, hey Lola. Hey everyone in the live, thank you for joining. If you wouldn't mind please giving me a thumbs up, it really just helps because otherwise TikTok won't push it out, which is really sad. So I'm gonna go in with Madam Glam's Perfect Black on my base because I want to use a cat eye on top. Now this is how pigmented Madam Glam's Perfect Black is. It's literally a one coat coverage black. So, you know, no need for two. It doesn't even matter how opaque you want it. One nice thin coat. And I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds because black is black and it will let you down. If it doesn't cure, it's just going to be a whole problem. So yeah, I'm going to test this foil gel glue and I have my foil. So I absolutely can't wait because you have the air drying one and this one is a gel one. So you do have to cure this in the lamp. And it says like 2 minutes, but, oh no, 1 minute if you're doing one coat. Okay, in 2 minutes. All right. I'm also using Madam Glam's Elio lamp, so I know that a minute will cure it. Now, one of the things as well that I didn't know at the beginning of my nail journey is that when you are using foil gel glue, when you have applied it and it is cured and it comes out the lamp, you need to be patient and give it another 30 seconds, maybe, you know, to just cool down. So maybe you've heard nail tech say, oh yeah, it's cool, you know, let it cool down. You're thinking like literally it's not hot. But once it goes in the lamp and it comes out, because it's still warm, it's kind of still curing. So, you know, but there's no foil gel glue on there yet. We're going to go in with the cat eye first. Let me see if I can stretch. Well, these two magnets are going to have to do because this is what we have close by. We're not going to get up again. So I'm using Madam Glam's Super Top Coat. Super cat eye. Super Top Coat. It's a super cat eye. And I love this. This is like the perfect one. Especially if you say, for instance, you want to add like a jelly color and things like that. But for this purpose, I'm just going to shift this cat eye and I want it to be like really just like, Right. Let's see if this, okay, so this one works. Let's make sure we're in the shot. So I want to get it like all the silver. And then I will cure once I can see everything. This magnet I got from Amazon. It's like £5. It's decent. I used to think some magnets are just, you know, I was going to say the S word, crap. But it's not just the magnet that can be crap. It's using the wrong magnet for the wrong cat eye. So yeah, that's the problem. Oops. Let me just stand up and have a look. Hey, Natasha. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, no worries. No worries, sweetheart. Thank you for rolling in. So sometimes when I used to think, oh my God, that cat eye is so crap. And then, you know, obviously If you haven't got a strong one, or you're using one that's too strong, it's just going to just upset you. So this is cool. I am going to just use this little prep and wipe. I'm going to wipe that surface and I'm going to go in with this it's a chrome top coat. So I'm just going to, you can use any no wipe top coat, but this is hair, so I'm just going to use it and literally get it all on the nail. And I'm just literally creating a base so I can put that foil on top. And I want a nice smooth surface for my chrome. I remember the first time I done the chrome in a nail shop. No wonder the woman was like so upset with me, because she must have done this and put the top coat, and I think I touched something and she was so upset. Okay, so I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. And honestly, Priya, I've got the chrome to hand. We are not playing with anybody. So I'm going to use one of these. We go with the Cinderella one and just see what happens with that. I haven't even opened it. That's how real this is. And we got these Inoi Chromes last year. Can you imagine? Oh, God. I can't even answer that right now. I'm going to have to call her back. So this is how the nail looks. Now I'm going to apply some chrome. So I'm just going to get this chrome. All over the nail. I think this is the one that you might have as well, Priya, because we saw her use this chrome and we were losing it. Like, honestly losing it. And this one is called, I think, Cinderella Chrome. It is gorgeous. All right. So after learning and actually crying, once you finish with your chrome, close it. Honestly, there's no point. Unless you have another nail directly that you're going to do. So now this is how it's looking. I'm so weak. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's our base. Now I am going to seal in that chrome before I put that foil gel glue down with some top coat. And this is a white top coat. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to get it all over the nail. Now, if I was to use the foil gel glue, I don't know. I'm not really wanting to ruin the nail. But what I do know is because I have used chrome, you have to seal in chrome. So that foil gel glue, I don't think is going to act as a base. So I have got one. You know, the one that we've got, Priya, from BP. That one is a base gel. And it's a sticky gel, so I love it. It's like literally so many uses. So if I had that, I would use that. But this, it just literally is a foil gel. So I'm going to seal my chrome. And this is the foil. Just got to make sure we'll put that down on the right way, because my friend. Okay. This should be the right way. Okay. Now, just for the hell of it, I'm just going to buff. So if there are any little impurities, It's only a light buff because I have only put a top coat. You don't want to use a file or anything like that because you are going to ruin your design. And so this is just a very light buff. I'm not even really applying any pressure. It's just because I'm using stupid glue tab. So it's trying to destroy my nail or make my nail not be great. So just gonna wipe it or dust it. Now we're gonna try this foil gel glue. So, oh, I love the viscosity of this. So this is not even very thick. It's very thin. And this is just in comparison to the little one. The little one was kind of thick. That was in the advent calendar. This one is not. So we're going to go in the lamp, do 60 seconds. And be patient, wait for it to come out and let it cool down. Yeah, no, it's so pretty. Thank you, sis. I've only been on live like literally 10-15 minutes, if that. I think I went on just after 1. And that's my first nail. I still have these 2 to get into, so that's why I started with the foil gel glue first, because I thought, you know what, that one's very simple. Let's just see what's happening with it. I know it's going to be gorgeous, but you know, let's just see. So that's the, just waiting for it to come out the lamp, a few seconds, and then I will let it stand for a good 30 seconds because you need to let it cool down. No, I've got gloves on, so I'm not going to use a silicone tool. That's optional. So maybe if you're working on the nail, you might want to use a silicone tool and just really push it in all the edges, especially if you're going close to the cuticle. But I'm going to use my hand because, you know, everyone says that the warmth from your finger, you know, it just helps. So yeah, we're going to do that. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Let me just see. I don't think so. Let's get up and look at the comments. Ooh, Floozy. Hey, Gina, how are you? Christina, how are you guys? And thank you for the thumbs up. But why is everyone calling? I don't understand. That's my second call. All right. So I think that's enough time. Now I'm just going to look and just get it lined up to the way I'm going to want it. And just going to gently press down one side at a time. And just go around the whole nail because I don't want, I mean, the freaking foil is, the design is already a wrinkle design. Well, not wrinkle, but it's lines, isn't it? I believe I have used this foil before. I do know that it transfers very well. Not all foil gel glues are the same. Very early on, in the beginning of my nail journey, it was that. And I used to just get so frustrated with foil. I felt like it was a hit and miss scenario, but it wasn't. One of the things that was also the problem was just not waiting. When I figured that out, I figured out, okay, that one's crap and that one's not crap or whatever. So being patient and just rubbing it down as much as you can, especially like around the free edge. If you're doing a whole nail design, you're going to want that. So in the beginning, a lot of my designs were just like abstract. I used to just end up calling it freaking abstract because I would never get the full design. So now I'm going to top coat this nail. I'm gonna use what I've got left in my Madam Glam top coat. Oh, I'm gonna top coat it, but low key I'm thinking, ooh, I wonder what it would look like in matte. Okay, let's top coat this baby. So we'll do top coat first, but because of obviously the chrome and the cat eye, it's definitely giving top coat moment. And I'm happy I went with this one. I couldn't remember what color it was, but I knew it wasn't pink. I'm talking about the chrome because it's giving that animal sort of color. I don't know if that's accurate to say animal color, but like a nice bronzy. But anyway, let's cure that in the lamp. So yes, the foil gel glue, 10 out of 10. My transfer was easy. I might have to get some crap foils out, but I think I threw all my crap foils. I literally went through them, and that was after doing the other test, because then I found out that some foils are also the issue. They're crap. They're absolutely crap. And so you won't get a whole transfer, and so we don't want that. So yeah, I'm very happy with that foil gel. It's a different formula, definitely. As I said, the other one was slightly thicker, and I like that this is, you know, more of a thinner formula, so you're not going to get any clumps and everything, and you should just get a perfect transfer. Hold on, let's just put the flash on because I think it will matter. So that is that's the foil. I mean, that foil, come on. It transferred the freaking foil gel. It helped me. Absolutely gorge. All right. I have none too. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I did these yesterday. So that foil gel glue though, oh my God. Yes, kitty gold. Okay, so thinking what next? I want to see what this sculpting gel is about. Where's my arrow tool? Just see. Because as I said, Madam Glam, they see, you know, we do the content and stuff like that. And this is amazing because we obviously using different products. Okay, so this is definitely that 3D gel that you can use to do your 3D art, which I am absolutely here for. So I think, all right, I'm going to top coat this nail. Let me see. Yeah, let's top coat her. Now this was it's a tip from Enel Couture. So, you know, I didn't sit here and paint this. No way. No, I didn't. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop that in the lamp. 30 seconds. I've got a silicone tool. Oh my God, it's filled with foil. Let's just wipe that. That was from yesterday. So I like that it's a pearly one. I'm here for that. Oh my gosh, I could not. I was trying to hold that sneeze back, but it didn't let me. Right. So when I had a look on the website, just to see what, you know, it said about the gels, one of the things it said is that, you know, you can use it to do like the ring nail art. So I think I'll do that, because, you know, this is already giving very much the whole wedding vibes. So, you know, why not? I have a bit of chrome on here. I just want to see. Because waste not, want not. I'm not going to go back into it, but I'm just going to use the residue of the chrome. And just glaze it. Okay, so I like that. Because I'm wondering whether I want to put any colour in that. But then for what I want to do, I don't think I need to. Alright, there it is. So I'm just going to get a tiny... So it's just like your, you know, your 3D gel. It does say to use gloves, so don't do as I'm doing, guys. I've got gloves on my other hand, but obviously just, yeah, do the right thing. I trust. So I'm gonna just get, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just get a tool, because that's already letting me know we're about to faff around, and we're not doing that. So let's just get that. Now it is a non-stick, which I am happy about, because hold on. You know what, before we do that, let me just I'm gonna top coat and buff it, because I just thought try something else. One of the things it did say as well is you can use chrome on it, so we'll do that. Just gonna top coat that now, put that in the lamp. I'm not gonna use that same chrome. I'll get another chrome. Oh no, no, what's my name? So we can really try it. Okay, I'm just gonna buff this nail away, because I don't want any dust going into the gel. And obviously I'm only buffing because if I'm going to use chrome, this is a no wipe top coat, so I'll get chrome everywhere, and we don't want that. And I'm so sure that I'm probably still going to wipe the nail. Like, we don't want, because even though you can clean it, but you know, if you know, you know, it's an extra hassle. Like, who needs that? Okay, so let's do this. So actually, what the what? So though it's a 3D gel, I do like that it's not very sticky. Now, I guess that's a optional thing. I don't know. But sometimes it's just so sticky that when you put it down, if you don't kind of cure immediately, it will just, I don't know, it's almost like it's melting. I just want to get this excess bit off here. Let me use this arrow tool. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Now I have no sort of stickiness on the nail because I want to use chrome. Just make sure you all can see because I'm on the high chair. So just a tiny little bit. I'm just going to now just make sure it's the way I need it to be before I do the rest. I still need to cure before the chrome and stuff. So you know what? I've got another bit here that's rolled because that little bit there is doing too much. Okay, I think this bit's perfect. Now, you can't do 3D art without some faffing about. So if you don't have the patience, then yeah, it's going to bite you. Okay. So we're going to cut off that little wormy bit there. Oh, actually, let's see. Well, that might be nice. I'll put that there. Okay. I feel like finally feeling happy with it. Now, you can most likely use a little brush and alcohol. Say like if you were doing the flowers and, you know, you wanted to smooth it, you know, you can probably do that. But I don't need to for what I'm doing. This is enough faffing. Okay. I'm not going to play with it no more. I did a little... Oh, Jesus Lord. Oh, my God. Like, the mic didn't even drop. I'm so freaking done. Oh, there's a gremlin in here. Yeah, I just dropped it. I dropped it. Oh. Oh, my heart hurts. The floor looks so pretty, though. Honestly. I wonder if all the small ones just fell out. After all of that. Oh, I'm so bugged. But let me tell you about how I'm not going to individually pick them up. I've got a little brush. So now everything's going to be mixed up everywhere. I think these ones actually don't have the very, very, very tiny. So that hurts my heart even more that I didn't even effing need it. Don't mind dropping bling. Because if that was glitter, The live would have ended. So where are they? I'm looking. What the frig? I just used this. I'm so talking to myself right now. Literally. This is what happens when you move stuff around. So, how is everyone anyway? How's your day going? Because mine's having a mare. It's doing a lot. I've just dropped bling all over the floor. And then I can't even freaking see what I'm looking for. And I don't know why I can't see what I'm looking for, because it should be here. Oh, there's nowhere else for you to go. I just need a tiny stone, like, help my life. Jesus. So the OCD is kicking in now, because I'm actually looking at the floor, and it's pretty, but that's a lot of stones. So, yeah. Anyway, I found what I was looking for. I can't even move my chair because I don't want to crush it. Jesus. Help me. So, there are some tiny pointy back. You know, like you've got those pointy back rhinestones, right? And you can't use them with just nail glue. Like, they are gorgeous for clusters, but obviously, yeah. So this is the size I was referring to, but it wasn't in the E-Nail Couture bling. I thought it had all sizes, but it's okay. I clearly wanted to end my live that way, on the floor, picking it, and oh God. All right, let's. Oh, Nana. Oh, what's my name? Because everything wants to just play games. Let's go over here. Now, this is just telling you how this thing is not sticky at all, because even to stick this on is like, you know, fighting with me. I'm going to take that little bit off there. I just need one more. Just give me one more. Everything in me just wants to use my finger. But it would mean ruffling the feathers. So okay. I'm gonna cure in the lamp, and then, oh gosh, I have to clear this up because I can't even move my chair. I literally have, this is for my glitter and all that good stuff. And today, I'll be sweeping up bling. art. But if I wasn't in the middle of, if I wasn't in the middle of a live, I would have taken a picture. Like, oh look, got diamonds on the floor. Unintentional art. Well, that's all in my slippers and everything. Alright. I'm just going to put this to one side because I need to go and wash them. So yeah, at least there was some left. And when it fell, I don't think this was very sharp because I've dropped things before and they never just pop open like that. Okay, let's get back to it because I can move into the chair now, finally. Okay, so I'm going to close that. Let's get back to it. So, where's the chrome? This is a gold chrome. And I'm just, okay. It said you can apply chrome, so not very, like, you know, the transfer could be better. And I just mean like it could be more opaque, so that didn't help. I'm actually going to wipe that. I think I will just yeah, I'll do I'm going to paint it and then just use the chrome because I didn't like how that came out and I only cured it for 30 seconds. So I don't know if that was too much or not, but it's a no wipe, but doesn't mean it's a fail. Not at all. Everybody. So has anyone seen that Minecraft? Because my kids want to, oh, not my kids. One of the boys wants to go see the Minecraft movie. And I would take him simply because he used to be so into Minecraft when he was younger. I mean, like, oh shit, sorry, so into it. And I don't know if it's gonna have any kind of impact, so to speak, you know, like I hope it's one where he'll watch it and sort of be like, oh yeah, this is really good, this is a good movie. And I don't know, like when I watched Sonic with them, I didn't come out of there feeling like, oh, and I loved the game Sonic, so the movie just felt like it was a movie. It did not remind me of the game, like, per se. I felt like I had a deeper understanding into Tales, so I didn't really ever understand what Tales was really about, like, just like the sidekick. But if you played game with like younger siblings that didn't know how to play game, Tales came in handy. Because I remember my sister used to have to be Tails until she realized she wasn't really controlling Tails and Tails was doing what Tails wanted to do. And even with the boys, I remember them going through that, like with some games. So, because I've got this stuck on the nail, I'm just like, I'm rectifying it. The chrome didn't come out how I thought it would. So I am just going to paint this, and then I can use my chrome. I'm really not doing a good job there. You know, when you're trying to paint this surface, it's so tricky. But I do like, I'm here for the viscosity of it. Make sure, because wherever I've got it, that's where the chrome will go. Let's wipe that. I'm using this liquid that's got acetone in there as well, so that we don't, but knowing me, I'm going to miss a bit and we're going to get chrome where we don't want chrome. So I'm just wiping. So for those who celebrate Easter, it's Easter weekend. Is anyone doing the Easter egg hunt? I used to love those when I was little. And I did it a few times for the boys. But the younger one didn't quite understand. He would find the first egg and just sit down and eat. And then obviously Kim, he was a bit older, so yeah, he did the opposite, look for everything. And it was so funny because Nugget never got up until he finished that one, and then he went to go look for the next thing. I'm gonna kill that. And yeah, I'm happy with that sculpting gel. I am happy with it, and I don't care if I have to do it that way. It's just not that very sticky where it's gone, you know, like honestly, if you know, you put it on the nail and then it just starts to just flop. And that's not what you want. It was very firm. I will try it again, maybe cure for maybe 10 seconds and maybe see, but either way, I'm not bothered. This nail, I'm here for it. I've got to do a set of that. Because the animal prints are trending. They're trending. Like, I don't even know why, but they just, and I was on it. So I definitely want to do it. And I like this, the way that came out. It looks like you drew it, bro. I'll just leave that there a minute. And get the chrome. And so that's how gold it's literally meant to be. I'm just gonna get this chrome everywhere. That's cool. I do like it because it's very bold. Like I said, you see what I mean? It's not, it didn't squash or anything. So that is gorge. I will. Oh, I had a little bit left on the table. I'm going to use just a little tiny bit. Let's put that there. Might as well. We're here now, so why not? Alright, let's get one more. I feel like we need 2 more, maybe. And one tiny baby one. Okay. Just want to make sure that's sitting. Especially for like bigger rhinestones. Not that I would use this one because I only used a tiny bit, but not just the bigger ones, but like I said, the pointy back stones, I had them for so long and I didn't even know what to do with them. Kept thinking that they were weird bling. And so I do know it can throw you off because it's just like, it's not like the flat backs. You can just put them on and, you know, just get on with your day. Okay, I think I need a little one. Turn around. And that is just because I didn't want the glue, well, not the glue, for you to see the 3D gel. So I'm going to put that there. So we've played with that. I love it. I don't want these stones that fell, but you know, this doesn't feel very secure, this lid. To be fair, it does not. So that's already giving me like hypertension. Let's put that in here. And put it on flat ground. Okay, so I'm going to top coat that now, and then I'm going to get into the last thing, which is the art gel. Just see what that's about. It's very windy. Okay, I'm just going to top coat the nail. I definitely want to play with that some more. Try it with pigments. We know we can paint it. But I just love how bold it stays because sometimes, as I said, the other stuff that I'll be using, before you can probably get into the lamp, it's going flat. And you kind of have to cure very quick. Okay, I'm just going to cure that. All right, let me open up this art gel. Let's see what's in there. And get my last nail. Now this one is a bit different. It's supposed to be handy as well for encapsulating. So once I read that word, encapsulation, I was like, yeah. Love that. So that's my 2 nails. Just some 3D art. That 3D stuff is trending, but I love how bold that is. So if you do, you know, when you see like the whole gold, maybe French, but it's got like the 3D, you know, you want that bulk. That's me personally anyway. So these are my 2 nails so far. And this one is still my favorite. Okay, so let's open this. Oh, let's open this up. Just seeing if it's got like one of those tabs. It doesn't. Okay. Ooh. Oh wow. Now I like this already. And I'm just going to wipe this tool and show you the viscosity of it. Okay, let's do the viscosity check. So this is awesome. So this will also self-level. So definitely really good for encapsulating. So I'm very happy about that. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to encapsulate. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I had some of these little cogs. So I'll put some top coat on this now. And then maybe some more chrome. Because we started with a chrome, might as well just chrome our life away. Alright, I'm just going to kill that. Oh, so that would be good. Now, I did have one of these things out here as well. I'm thinking these sheets were really good to encapsulate. I'll try one of those and see. I'll use a different chrome. Saw a little spot on the nail, so hopefully it will go. Alright. I'm just putting a little bit of chrome, but you know I don't want to talk too much. And blow it all the way. Okay. I'm just going to seal that in. Just a thin layer of top coat. Just for the purposes, I wipe the brush. Okay, let's just cure that. So I'm gonna get my A little flashy. Oh God, I've got some loose glitter. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little brush. Maybe this little 3D brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit there. Oh, I love the viscosity of this, I'm just saying. I'm going to place this on top. So you know, if you've ever tried to do this and then you just got so upset because it's squidged all the way out, this gel definitely makes life a little bit easier. It moves, but it's not moving like, let me just get a small brush. Let's see if this one. So I'm just going to move that gel around a little bit. And there's still like, you still get good control of it. It's not like seeping everywhere. And yeah, it's not running around. So I'm also just going to use the 3D, sorry, the art gel. I'm saying 3D. To lay these glitters, because they can also be encapsulated, and that's the whole thing. So, you know, normally you're just using maybe border gels and stuff, but I don't think I want to put those in there now. So what else I've got on the table? I think I'll just use the glitters, because I think encapsulating that space, that thing, that sheet, that's the test. And like I said, I just like the fact that it's not moving. It's just not moving. So yeah, that's really, really good. I just seen, and I don't know if it's going to be a problem, but you know when you don't want to put it in the lamp yet, so I'm going to get some more. Just looking for this brush. I'm so happy with how it's moving. I'm gonna it's moving now, but it's because I already got a bit of gel on there, and so I just didn't want to have this that patch. So I'd rather take the risk and have it move around a little bit on me. Okay. Put a bit more glitter up there. Okay, now I'm going to turn it upside down for a few seconds and just let it self-level. I had the flashy there, thought I was going to need it. Don't really need it. Didn't need it. Right, I'm going to cure because I'm still going to add some more, but it's better just to work in, you know, thinner layers and just let it cure. And before you get back to it. But I'm so happy for it. This art gel, perfect. Now it says no white, so you know, like you can put chrome. That's what that means. Okay, so now I'm just going to just put another little bit more on here. And it's really, oh my God, this is the viscosity that you need for these kind of designs, I'm telling you. Because when you use builder gel is a whole vibe, but it'll drive you crazy. Just running around the gaff. The sun is not allowing me to see where I am. I'm just bringing that around. And then, because of the glitter that I put, I'm just using the rest of the gel on the brush. To just encapsulate that glitter. Okay. I'm just using this tiny brush to just keep my my shape. And I'm just going to turn it upside down and just let it self-level, but more because obviously I don't want it to just all spill off over the sides, which, yeah, I said I'm very impressed with this gel. So I'm going to cure. And then the last little bit that I'll probably need to just put on will just be to make sure it's all covered, because I can then buff it. These kind of art gels are needed. I'm telling you, these are the kind of gels, it will make you go into your products and bring out some things that you've not used, things that you've probably not been able to use or you've put far away. Now, how easy it was to use that sticker, like, I'm here for it. So, sorry, my sticky tap. Okay, so I'm just having a feel around. And I just need a little bit more. I don't know why I closed it, but now this, just the bit that I need. Yeah, I'm really happy with this gel. I am so happy with it. You know, it's something that you needed that you didn't even know that you needed. Okay, just making sure. Okay. Just so that when I at least do the filing, I'm not going to cut through. I'll turn it upside down. Okay. I'm going to do a final cure. So, put that there. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. Honestly, it's because, like I said, these little things, and you know, when you do if you had the angel paper and you cut them up into little strips and you wanted to place it down, that would be perfect. That's the perfect gel, because honestly, you don't get a lot of movement. There isn't a lot of movement. It was just that, just yeah. So I think I need to get the angel paper back out and shred some up. But these Priya sent to me, they're already like in shapes, so I don't have to do all of that. Okay, so it does do what it says on the tin. It's a no wipe, but I'm still wiping because I'm going to buff it. I'm going to use this 100 grit. Again, I'm not really applying a lot of pressure. Just do what you want to do. If you want to fall, just fall. Honestly, I need to get my barbecue sorted out because it's getting to that grill weather. I hate cooking inside when it's like summer. Yes. Okay. Literally just done these nails, so I'm about to mess it all up. Just buffing it. All right, we'll live with that. Okay. Oh god, made a whole hole in the glove with the stiletto. I actually cut myself the other day with the stiletto. I was picking up a spoon or something, or stirring, and because of how long it was, oh god, I dropped that spoon so quick. Anyway, I'm going to top coat this now. So I'm absolutely here for it. It made doing this whole design very easy. I would 100% recommend this art gel. That for me is the game changer, honestly. I'm just going to kill. I love it. Yep. That's going to get used. That's going to get used. Because nearly everything you do, you need. And I think it would actually be perfect as well for that whole trend where, you know, you do the, you know, like the curves, and then, because it's no wipe, so you won't have to top coat it. So yeah, just really here for it. I didn't put any chrome on this one because it's just an iridescent paper anyway. So yes, that's my 3 swatches, guys, using these new products. This one on the left is the art gel, perfect for encapsulation. And then I use the foil gel glue in the middle. That I drew those stripes. That's not a foil transfer, but it really is. I had 100% perfect transfer. I'm happy. And then the 3D sculpting gel we used, and used some chrome on that. So simple, so easy to use. The magic of Madam Glam. They know what we need before we do. I know. We'll be hunting eggs this weekend with Caitlin. It's just her. So she tries to see how far she can find them. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Have fun hunting, Caitlin, and I hope you find all of the eggs. Yeah, there used to be lots of tears. But yeah, that's just what middle child was like. It still is like that, to be honest. Just winds up his brother. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Quick impromptu live, because when I saw the email that these, I think the art gel went live today, I was so impressed. I'm gonna do a set with the foil. I'm so impressed with it. I got full transfer. So yes, I'm in love with it. And the art gel, this is awesome. So definitely made encapsulation so easy to buff. And you know, yeah, I would 100%, 110% at this point recommend. Okay, guys, I'm Mama Does Nails. You don't know I'm the Pink Charm Sister, and I'm out. Love you all. And what is it today? Wednesday. I might be live, if not tomorrow, Friday, because I'm going to do the other set with the other half of the Secret Garden collection. So it's going to be a cat eye one, because we did all the solids. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you then. Love you. Bye. Love you too, Gina. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, babe.